Welcome back to night 3 of the 2A-1 regional tournament. It's semifinals day here in Hackett. And got another big-time matchup here tonight for us. Shane, back up here with me again. Wildcats and the Griffins of Ozark Catholic getting ready to get this semifinal matchup underway.
Trey, you want to talk about, semifinal action in a regional tournament. Your pressure's off.
Yeah.
You punched your ticket. Mm-hmm. Now this is, can I improve my seeding?
Yeah.
And, of course, you want to. You would love to have that regional title. Yeah. I know from a Hector point of view, I'd like to have Hackett one more time on their floor.
Yeah.
But, boy, this is going to be a test here tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched Ozark Catholic take JC Westside down the other night, and that was a very good game. But we've got the starting lineups for the Wildcats out here already, and hoping that everybody decides to take a seat here in a moment. But we'll go over the Wildcat starting lineup here in just a second.
All right, for the Griffins from Ozark Catholic, we've got Abraham Sanchez. We've got Webb, and then we've got Shepard Newcomb, along with, we don't have a 15, Trey.
Oh, okay.
And then 22, we've got Simon Spencer.
I believe Spencer is the very tall kid that I keep
the 6'5",
hearing stuff about. He's pretty dangerous, but for the Wildcats, we're going to have number 0, Ashton Callhorn, number 1, Caden Story, number 5, Hunter Kaufman, number 10, Winston Hull, and number 24, Caleb McLaughlin. As I've said before, standard lineup for the Wildcats. And come on, y'all. Let's find ourselves a seat.
All right, we are ready to start this one off here tonight. Semifinal action. This is the 1 seed, Ozark Catholic, the 2 seed, Hector Wildcats, and we are underway. Tip is controlled by Hector. And this is Kaufman coming across the timeline. Kaufman gets it off to McLaughlin. McLaughlin back up top to Story. Story, what a night he had last night, gets it back over to Kaufman. Now here's a cut by Callhorn. And Callhorn's going to be rejected at the rim. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Hector.
Yeah, you said Story, what a night he had. Story and Callhorn both ended up with 26 points on the night.
They both were just phenomenal offensively.
Oh, Lord, why did I hit the replay? Golly, that's horrible work.
Here's McLaughlin with it on the wing. Comes back up top. Callhorn 3 at the top is no good, and it is rebounded by the big from Ozark Catholic, Simon Spencer.
That was not supposed to happen. I apologize. Hit the wrong button on this little box.
Spencer gets it up top to Webb. Webb has it now, kicks it over to Sanchez. Now back up top to Newcomb. Newcomb pulls up. 3 at the top is in and out, no good. And there's a battle. Offensive board comes down to the Griffins. Here's a penetration. Nice. Tried to get a little cute with the bounce pass on the block, and it's going to stay with Ozark Catholic.
We're down to 6:56 in that replay. I messed up my time, so all right, we're good now.
Quick recovery.
Yeah.
Here's the inbounds. I get it in Spencer. Spencer lays it up and in for the first 2 points of the game. And
gonna have to be watching out for him all night.
Story has it up top. He penetrates in the lane. A little up and under. Story shots off, and Spencer comes away with it. And Catholic's off and running. Layup is good. It is 4-0 right off the bat. Griffins. Winston has it up top for the Wildcats. Kicks it inside McLaughlin. McLaughlin kicks it out. Kaufman's got a wide open 3. And it's, in and out. Follow up by Winston. Hall is good. Nice board action there by Winston, and it is 4-2 now, Griffins. Here's a spin inside, and it's knocked away by Kaufman. But Newcomb got it back, and we're going to have a foul on the Wildcats. And that's going to be a foul on Kaufman here in the early going, his first. So the Griffins will inbound underneath the goal. They get it in up top to Webb. Webb kicks it over to Newcomb. Newcomb penetrates. And he gets it to Spencer. Spencer gets down on the block. Shot is good. Boy, this may be the best post player we've seen this year.
Yeah.
Trey. And I say that, taking nothing away from Ashton. Ashton just does a whole lot more outside.
Yeah.
This guy's a true post.
Mm-hmm.
And the three ball by Kaufman's no good. Winston Hull's fighting inside for the board. And going to have a jump ball called, and it's going to go to the Griffins. So it is 6-2. Griffins lead the Wildcats here in the early going of the semifinal game here in the regional. They get it nice defense by McLaughlin, knocks it out of bounds. It will stay with the Griffins. Winner of tonight's game will meet the host school, Hackett, tomorrow night. Here's the inbounds to Spencer. Spencer looking for a cutter. Now it gets it off to Sanchez. Sanchez needing help. Good defense by Hull. Gets it off. They get it inside. Little jumper on the side of the lane. No good. Spencer fights for the offensive board. Comes out to Sanchez. His three is no good. And Hector is not doing a good job right now in the early going of blocking out. Three ball is no good. Spencer with the cleanup and the step back, but he'll draw the foul.
Yeah, Hector just not in very good position to try to go up and get any boards on a couple of those shots there.
The Griffins are very, very active here in the early going on the offensive board. Hector's got to do a better job blocking out.
Yeah.
Spencer's first free throw is good. He's got 5 of the 7 here in the early going. 4:36 left here in the first. Second free throw is short, no good, but there's another offensive board, and the stick back is good. It is 9-2 now. Griffins lead the Wildcats. Winston looking for help, kicks it over to Ashton. Cawhorn gets in the lane, little finger roll, no good.
Nearly got a hold of his own rebound, but
Spencer cleans it up for the Griffins and gets it off to Sanchez. Sanchez quickly hands it off on the wing. Here's a penetration, and we're going to have a foul on the floor on the Hector Wildcats. Wow, that hurts, Trey.
yeah, 2 on Story. That's not what you need. Story's going to go take a seat on the bench. Lucas Baker is going to check in and see if we can try to keep pace here.
There's a spin move by Spencer. Shot's no good. Cawhorn cleans it up for the Wildcats. And Ashton's going to bring it out. Kaufman, Stanek, who's checked into the game, gets it over to Hull. Nice pass into Ashton. Ashton got pushed, and they're going to call that foul. So the sophomore Landon Keeling will now check in as Coach Freeman looks like he's trying to get some size inside there now. Winston trying to get it inbounds. Whoa, that was a touchy play there.
Close, yeah.
And errant pass almost, and Cawhorn comes away with it, gets it to Stanek, goes out of bounds, and it will go to the Griffins. And Coach Freeman's going to call a timeout. He wants to try to calm down Hector here. With 3:38 left here in the first quarter, it is the Ozark Catholic Griffins 9, the Hector Wildcats 2.
Tell you what, while we got a minute, everybody that's not been in the know and heard me discuss it, this down there, Ozark Catholic, coach. You can see him down there in the midst of the huddle. Cody Vaught, former Wildcat head coach, with us from 2012 to 2014. And there you see a picture of his last team there. That group highlighted a lot by, names like Rustin Hayes, Tyler Gilliland, Tanner Gaines, Jalen Ferguson. Had himself a good group there, and that group ended up under Coach Noah Shagnon going to win a regional district, maybe even district and regional both that same year. And Coach Vaught told you about it earlier. He had messaged me and was talking about, just the good times he had while he was at Hector coaching, and getting to know Jimmy Stroud. Jimmy was a good friend of his, and he wanted me to kind of give Jimmy a shout out live here on air. So, good dude.
All right, so we resume action after the timeout. It is the Griffins' ball, and this is Sanchez up top with it. Sanchez kicks it over to Spencer, now whips it back over to Newcomb. Here's a lob inside Spencer. Spencer goes up, and boy, that thing rolled out. And good board there by Winston Hull. Hector caught a break right there. That thing was just practically in the hole. Here's Callhorn in the corner with it. Callhorn cross court, and boy, it almost went out of bounds, and Stanek saved it. Baker has it now up top. Winston Hull with it. Winston kicks it over. Stanek, three in the corner. It's going to be a little long, and it's going to stay with Hector there.
I'll tell you what, it looked like it was off on Baker. Like he got a hand on it before it went out of bounds, but
Hector caught it. I mean,
never look a gift horse in the mouth.
Oh, I agree.
You just got to get some points on the board.
Exactly.
This one gets out of control.
9-2, and there's a steal right there. Stanek had it stolen, and the layup is good by Newcomb. Winston with it now. Hull needs help. Gets it to Stanek underneath. Stanek, and
no, they're going to give Stanek an offensive foul. Charge.
They're going to call it. And they're going to take Stanek out, put McLaughlin in. 2:25 left here in the first quarter, and it's Griffins 11, Hector 2. Sanchez with it up top. Looking for help, and we're going to have an offensive foul, and it's going to be called on Webb. So there's a break right there for the Wildcats, 2:14. That'll be Webb's first foul. So Hector now has possession with Baker up with it up top. Baker gets it over to Callhorn. Ashton over to Winston Hull. Winston down in the corner to Baker, and that's knocked away, and it's going to stay with Hector.
Tell you what, besides the size advantage that the Griffins have on most of the Wildcats out there, they're just really athletic and speedy. That's one of the things I noticed about that Johnson County Westside game. Johnson County Westside is no slouch as far as speed, but
it's just we don't have that same offensive confidence here that we did in the first last night.
Came out firing on all cylinders last night, and right now it's just not quite there yet.
And there's a layup by Spencer. He's got 7 here in the first quarter. It's 13-2. Here's McLaughlin with it. McLaughlin gets it over to Winston. Winston in the corner with it. Hull needing help. Gets it to Keeling. Keeling cross court to McLaughlin. Back over to Winston Hull. Baseline jumper is no good. Spencer clears it out, and they're off and running. And the layup is good. And Coach Freeman's going to take another timeout here in the first with 59 seconds left. And trying to stop this as it Well, I mean, it could get out of hand here early. It's 15-2, Griffins.
Yep, down by 13 this early stage. I mean, 13's not that much. Not in basketball. You can pick that up pretty quick if you can just get the right shots. But like I said, this size disparity that Ozark Catholic's
offensively out here tonight, it does not look like the same team as last night.
No, not yet. And like I said, right now you don't have Story on the court with you because he's got himself 2 fouls, and it's could get rough.
But the Griffins have come out here in this first quarter and smacked us right in the mouth.
Yeah. Yep, to be polite about it.
So it is Hector's ball after the timeout. Little pressure now by the Griffins. Winston gets it across the timeline. Now he whips it in the corner. Kaufman has it. Back over to Winston. Winston's got it, and he's going to draw the foul. And that foul is going to be on Lunsford. So that's going to put Winston Hull at the line with 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. Griffins leading 15-2. First free throw by Hull is no good.
Come on, Win.
Winston's second free throw is no good. Rolls off the side. 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Griffins come across. This is Sanchez with it up top. And Hector tried to put pressure on him with man-to-man. Here's a three from the wing, and it's in and out, no good by Newcomb.
Wildcats can't get a hold of that rebound. It's going to go out of bounds. Stay down here.
So it will be Griffin's ball underneath the goal with 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. Spencer, now he kicks it over to Webb. Back over to Newcomb. Newcomb, Spencer, and the bank shot is good. Here's Winston Hull at the buzzer. It's no good, and this first quarter comes to an end. And it is Ozark Catholic 17, Hector 2 after 1 quarter of play.
Yeah, not the best start, not the start we were hoping for. And like I said, you just got to get back out there and go to work and try to stop the bleeding when you can and get this back manageable. But
we've got to see some shots go through the goal.
Yeah. Pop over here. Got 150 over on YouTube. Appreciate all y'all being here with us. 76 over on Facebook. Brenda Housley and Keith Melton, Marsha Henderson Dover. Keith says, y'all get some padding for y'all's seats? No, we did not. But Shane is sitting in a seat on a lower spot from where I'm at, so he's got at least a seat back. My back is against the wall up here, but anyway.
We make do, Keith.
Yeah, we're making do with what we've got here at Hackett.
But we will, when this tournament's over here, we will definitely be sore.
Oh, yeah. Looks like for the start of the second quarter, it's going to be Wildcat ball. Caden Story back in.
All right, here we go. Kaufman gets it off to Story. Need to see some points. Keeling. Kaufman has it now. Back over to Story. Story looking, gets it to Kaufman. Kaufman brings it back up top. Kaufman three at the top, and it's good.
There you go.
Big shot there by Kaufman.
Notice Hayden Millsap's in there now, too. Mountain Man.
And good defense right there. He's already made a play right there. And
just the size of Millsaps can I mean, he's pretty thick. He's not just the tallest kid out there, but he can.
He'll bang.
Yeah.
Makes a good defensive play right there on the first possession by the Griffins. Story 3 in the corner is no good. Hey, there's Millsaps, and Millsaps draws the foul.
Good job by Hayden getting in there, grabbing a hold of it, trying to go back up.
7-11 left here in the first half. Millsaps at the line for 2 free throws. First free throw is no good. Rolls off the side. He'll get one more. Millsaps has one more, and off the back of the rim, no good. And here comes Spencer out with it for the Griffins. The big man dribbles across the timeline, now hands it off to Sanchez. Sanchez looking for help. And there's a baseline drive. They bounce it in to Spencer on the block. Spencer kicks it out. Sanchez. And, boy, that's going to put Story down now for the rest of the half.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Story going to go back to the bench. Winston Hull going to check back in. And, I mean, that's a good bit of your points right there.
Well, it's just, I feel for Story. He gets to start the second quarter, and then he picks up a foul here in the first minute and a half. And then and that's 3, so you would think that's going to put him down for the rest of the first half.
Yep.
And it looks like we've got a little cut on the point guards. Sanchez is they're going to have to clean some blood up.
Yeah, they're squirting some water on his jersey. Oh, man. He just took a water bottle and squirted it on the back of his jersey and just wiped around on it a little bit.
Hey, and there's a offensive foul on the Griffins. So that's going to give Hector possession here with 6:48 left here in the first half. 17-5, Griffins lead.
And it looks like Winston Hull has possibly found a little bit of blood on him. Maybe we'll be able to see anything from up here, but
we need
Coach
Mickey.
Freeman is going.
Mickey.
Mickey?
No, yeah, cut me rock.
Oh, yeah.
We got a lot of blood.
Coach Freeman going to wrap Winston's hand a little bit. And
he could have used Coach Vaught's method, squirt some water on it.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, now that we've cleared up the blood, Hull has it, kicks it over to Callhorn. Callhorn trying to make a move, goes off his foot, but he regains it. Oh, now.
What? Did he not get to it?
It's going to stay with Hector.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. It's going to stay with Hector. Kaufman gets it into Winston. Winston up and under, and they're going to call a travel. I'm not Coach Freeman on that. I didn't see Winston shuffle.
I didn't either.
But they're going to call Winston for the shuffle underneath as he made a good move in the post. Sanchez has it up top now for the Griffins. They get it in Spencer. Turnaround jumper is good.
He's killing us down there.
He's got 11. Here's Callhorn with it.
Yeah,
there's a foul.
Going to get shoved a little bit out of bounds by 15. That'll be 2 fouls on him. He's going to go take a seat.
And that's going to bring in Polymer. Here's Winston with it. Landon kicks it out. Kaufman back to Winston. And they did the back tap and got it knocked away from Winston. And then there's a foul on Hector.
And that's Hunter Kaufman?
That's Kaufman's second.
Golly.
So it's 19-5, and Baker is now in the game for Hector.
Just trying to see how many Wildcats we can get in foul trouble before half.
We're working on it. Spencer turn around, and he's going to get the bucket and have a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play attempt.
I'll tell you what, looking at that replay, there wasn't a whole lot of contact on Callhorn or by Callhorn there. That's,
And that's 2 on Ashton.
We're being a little bit soft on these fouls here.
Spencer's free throw is good. Winston Hole with it now across the timeline, looking for help. Callhorn has it. Callhorn trying to penetrate, cut off, and throws it behind Winston. And it goes out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover to the Griffins. So 5.5 left here in the first half. Griffins leading 22-5. Newcomb has it on the wing. Newcomb trying to penetrate, gets into the lane. Now he throws it down Spencer, knocked away by Hull. Baker gets it out to Callhorn. Callhorn drives to the goal, goes up. Shot is no good, but he's going to go to the free throw line. So Ashton will be at the line for 2 free throws at the 5:01 mark here in the first half. Ashton.
What's going on now? Oh, somebody I think had one of the referees had the foul, put up the wrong number of fingers.
Yeah. Ashton's looking for his first points of the night after he hit 26 last night. Boy.
Lord. They're just not getting anything to fall.
This side of the floor has just been horrible. Callhorn, the senior, will get one more, and nope. Wow, that rolled off, and Spencer clears it for the Griffins, and he gets it off to Sanchez. Sanchez in the front court with it, now kicks it over to Palmer, and it's knocked out of bounds. It tried to go into Spencer. 4:51 left here in the first half, 22-5. All Griffins here in the first half.
My buddy Andreas down in Texas, he's sending me text messages. He's watching on YouTube. I don't know if our other buddy Luke is watching, but
Spencer scored again.
Yeah. I'd almost tell these guys to just go and bury their heads somewhere because this one's not looking pretty.
Ball goes out of bounds, and we're going to have a timeout on the floor as Coach Freeman's going to take a timeout with 4:33 left here in the first half. It is Ozark Catholic 24, Hector 5.
So that's 3 timeouts that the Wildcats have burned. They'll only have 2 more left for the rest of the game. It's not what Coach Freeman had in mind, for certain.
Trey, we have, individual scoring right now. The big guy for the Griffins, Simon Spencer, 16 of their 24.
Yeah. Yep. Knew he was going to be a problem.
We were warned about him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Before this tournament even began, we were looking at everything, and we knew where Ozark Catholic was going to get put. We were just dreading the notion that we were going to be on the same side of the bracket as them, and because
well, I'm going to tell you right now, he is one of the smoothest bigs inside I've seen in a while. He's got good feet work, good post moves. And he's legit. That's what we were warned about tonight. Sanchez with it up top for the Griffins. Now he gets it off to Newcomb. Newcomb being guarded by Baker. Newcomb turnaround jumper on the wing is good. 4 minutes left here in the first half, 26-5. Ozark Catholic. Baker gets in the lane, kicks it over to Callhorn. Callhorn trying to find something offensively. Pump fake, and he's going to take that three at the top, and it's
there
good. That is a big bucket. Ashton needed to see one go through there.
Now just go get you 18 more.
Yeah. 26-8. There's a deep three by the Griffins, and that was Newcomb. We're going to have a foul on McLaughlin. So 3:34 left here in the first half, and it will be inbounded by the Griffins. And there's the lob, and it was going to Spencer, but it hit the rim, and it's a break for Hector because they come away with it. And Callhorn has it and lost it out of bounds in the corner. Sanchez gets it off to Newcomb. Newcomb on the wing with it. Newcomb gets in the lane, spin move. Now he kicks it up top. Good recovery by the Wildcat defense. Now Newcomb has it, trying to penetrate, spins in the lane. Little jumper is no good. Rebounded by Baker for the Wildcats. Gets it off to Callhorn. Under 3 left here in the first half. Callhorn. And Callhorn's going to be fouled, and that's going to put him on the free throw line here. So Hector's going to be at the free throw line for the final 2:50 in this first half.
Now, Andres, in Arkansas basketball, you got 5 timeouts for the game. They don't replenish. I don't know how they do it in Texas, but
Callhorn at the line. First free throw is good. Makes it 26-9. Ashton trying to get the Wildcats to double figures here in the first half. Ashton's second is good. Ashton has 5. It's 26-10 now here in the first half. Here's Sanchez with it and throws it away as he tried to hit Webb underneath.
I'll tell you what.
And now Coach Falk wants a timeout.
Hopefully Callhorn's free throws spark something that gives us a little bit of momentum. You know, need something. Need to get some more points on the board before half, you know.
We need consecutive trips with points.
Yes.
We haven't had that yet.
Yep. First time out by the Griffins of this game.
So winner tonight will face Hackett in the championship game tomorrow night. Loser of this one will be in the third place game at
1:30, I believe.
1:30 tomorrow.
I'll have to take a look at the bracket here in a little bit. But, yeah, 1:30, and then I don't get me guessing on the championship game. I think it's a little bit different than what the previous few nights of games have been. But
they have to play a third place game because you have to take a 1 through 4 seeding out of this region. Winston Hull splits 2 defenders, and they're going to call him for travel.
Oh, man.
So 2:30 left here in the first half, 26-10.
And it's not like a big movement that Winston is making there. It's just they're watching it like a hawk.
Yeah. Newcomb with it up top. Newcomb trying to find a lane. Good defense by Baker. Cuts him off. Spencer's jumper is no good inside the lane. Landon Keeling clears the board now for Hector. Brings it across the timeline, and he's going to have it knocked away. And here comes the Griffins. And the layup is good by Sanchez.
Calhoun gets tripped up.
And that foul is going to be on Newcomb, and that's going to put Calhoun back at the line. Yeah, Calhoun should be at the line, which they now figured out.
Oh, okay. Lacey Tilley sent me a picture of the bracket. 7:30 will be the championship game, and 1:30 third place. So appreciate that, Lacey.
Calhoun hits the free throw, makes it 28-11, and he has one more with 1:49 left here in the first half. His second one is good. Calhoun was 7. Makes it 28-12.
I'll tell you what, with the absence of Story, we may have to rely on him. I mean, big time, major have to rely on him.
Yeah. And we've got a turnover.
There you go.
So we talked about it. I just said it during the timeout. Let's get consecutive possession scoring. You hit 2 free throws. Now here's a chance to get a bucket. And here's Baker, 3 in the corner. Oh, look good. It gets knocked out of bounds. It's going to go to Ozark Catholic. Boy, I tell you what, it looked good with the arch. And
he's got some really good-looking shots. It's just getting them to fall, man. He's had a couple that would fall. He will try at least one every game. And one of these days he'll find that shot and he'll get them to start falling. Steal by Keeling.
Keeling comes away with it. Hector has a chance now to put more points on the board here before the half. Winston to Stanek. Stanek needs help. Back up top to Calhoun. Calhoun looking. Gets it off to Hull. Now they kick it over to Stanek. Stanek needs help, gets it into Keeling. Keeling goes up, blocked by Spencer.
Shot clock down.
Shot clock still going. Stanek 3 is off the back of the rim. Spencer clears it away for the Griffins. And he gets it off now to Sanchez. 30 seconds left here in the first half.
Good job, though, by Stanek getting the shot released,
Actually had a good look at it.
Yeah.
And it looks like the Griffins are going to play for 1, leading 28-12 here in the first half. As we get down to 12 seconds, under 10, 7, 6, and they throw it under to Spencer, and the lob is good. And shot here at the end of the first half. But that's going to bring an end to this first half, and it is Ozark Catholic 30, the Hector Wildcats 12.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's not at all how you wanted to have the first half end. Down by 18. But 18's not that much in the grand scheme of it all with basketball, Shane.
You got to look at everything that's happened to us in the first half. They came out, hit us in the mouth. You've got your 2 guards in foul trouble. They've sit most of the first half.
Yeah.
So you've got some things you can hope for here in the second half.
And
but man, it's like I said, you gotta have consecutive possessions with some points.
Yeah.
You can't have a possession and then score 5 possessions again.
Yeah.
I mean, later.
But take a look at the brackets real quick. We'll first look at the girls. I can tell you that Akron won the first matchup of the day, that 4 o'clock matchup on the girls' side. They will move on to the championship. And then just a little bit ago, before this game got started, the Mountainburg Lady Dragons put the Ozark Mountain Lady Bears down. So those two will be going to play for the championship tomorrow. My screens are so small that I can't really tell. Actually, I can do this. 6 o'clock, that's the girls' championship game. And then move over here to the boys' side of things. Hackett has made their way into the championship game. Surprise, surprise. And Ozark Catholic, like we said, leading by 18 in this one. And hopefully the Wildcats can come out with a stand next half and get us back in this one, man, you know. But we got almost 8.5 minutes worth of halftime. We're going to kick it out to a break. We'll be back with you for the start of the second half here in just a few minutes right here on Cat TV. It's the 2A-1 regional tournament right here in Hackett. All right, welcome back to Hackett. Getting ready for the start of the second half. And like we talked about before halftime, or before our halftime break, down 18 to Ozark Catholic. Wildcats going to have some major work to do to get back into this one. Like I said, 18 points. It's not insurmountable, but you haven't done yourself any favors throughout this whole thing quite yet. And I'll get my time put back on there real quick.
All right, we're underway here in the third quarter. It will be the Griffins' ball. Here's Newcomb with it. Newcomb on the wing, trying to get down to the baseline. He is stopped by Kaufman. They get it back up top. Webb has it. Gets it back to Newcomb. Newcomb, three at the top is good.
Well,
33-12. Winston Hull with it now. Kaufman brings it up top. Kicks it over to Callhorn. Callhorn goes baseline. Cut off at the block. Now he goes up and under. And it is blocked by Spencer. And here's the outlet by Spencer. And they're going to call a foul on Winston Hull.
I tell you what, tons of contact down here on this end while Callhorn had it, but we could get the foul down here. That's, man.
And no. Whoa. I thought that was on. That foul should be on Winston.
Was it not Winston Hull down here?
That's exactly who I thought it was. Now, there it is. They've got it. They've got it fixed. That's Winston's first. And the first free throw is good. I'm glad the officials are having a good laugh out on the floor. I'm not finding anything funny. But they're having a good laugh. Second free throw is good. 35-12.
I just had to go through and kick a couple people out of the YouTube stream, which is never something that I usually have to do. But so I'm glad everybody can have a good giggle at our expense.
Winston drives, and Kaufman three is off the rim. And Winston Hull runs down the loose ball, so keeps possession with Hector. Callhorn trying to penetrate, cut off, gets it Story. Story trying to work his way in the lane. And we're going to have a foul on the Griffins. Oh, I take it we didn't have some fans?
There was a couple in there that one of them asked me if my liver was quivering, which is a little funny comment that I'd made one night, I guess, when we was playing Hackett. So
here's a drive, and no foul called on that one, and the follow-up by Spencer is no good, but they keep possession, and Callhorn had to clean. That was a pretty clean block right there. So 6-13, and that's going to be Callhorn's second. And the first free throw is good. 36-12, 6-13 left here. Second free throw is good. 37-12. Kaufman now with it at the top. Gets it over to Hull. Hull trying to get in the lane, and he does. Dumps it down to Callhorn. Callhorn goes up and hits the bucket. Ashton makes it 37-14. Hector trying to extend their pressure up top. And here's a steal. And Callhorn, folks, we're going to have showtime again. Ashton Callhorn with the dunk.
Oh, goodness, we're moving back and forth so fast. Get it down here. Didn't have time for no replay on that one, but we'll clip it.
Here's the lob inside Spencer. Spencer's shot is good. That is 20 for the big man for the Griffins. Callhorn gets it up to McLaughlin. McLaughlin in the corner. Winston's going to be fouled right there. And now we've got
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Catholic players on the floor at the same time.
It was nice the referee give them plenty of time to get off the floor. Should have handed it the ball. Had a technical called. Callhorn now with it up top. Ashton spins on the block, kicks it out. Story comes away with it. Now Story kicks it over. Kaufman's got a three in the corner, and it's good. Nice shot there by Hunter Kaufman. His second three makes it 39-19. Callhorn almost got the steal. Griffins have it now. Sanchez, here's a three. It's good by Newcomb. That's his second three on the night. 42-19. Ashton gets it over to Story. Story, Kaufman, he's going to try again, and it's off the side of the rim. Callhorn gets the offensive board and will be fouled. Ashton. The foul's going to be on the floor, so Hector will inbounds. Oh, that pass went through Ashton's hand right into Winston's hand. Hull now has it. He's cut off on the baseline. Hits a cutting Story, and the bucket is good. So that's Story's first two of the game, and it makes it 42-21. Here's a three, and it's short by Newcomb, and here comes Hector out with it. Callhorn. Cross court to Story. Story back to Ashton. Ashton three at the top, and it's off the rim. No good. Story's fighting for it, and it goes off Story, and it'll go to the Griffins. 3:46 left here in the third. 42-21. Ozark Catholic leading Hector. Sanchez with it up top. Kicks it over down. Newcomb. Back to Sanchez. Sanchez back to Newcomb. Newcomb back up top. Now here's the lob to Spencer. Spencer's got it. Layup is good. There's just not much you can do there, Trey.
No.
22 for the big man from Ozark Catholic. McLaughlin over to Winston. Over to Story. Story. They're going to call a block right there. I got a little nervous right there, but they called the block.
Story kind of lowered his shoulder a little bit. Pushed inside there. But
here's the inbounds. Layup is good and counted and one as Winston made a good cut to the goal and got the layup and will go to the line for the free throw. That makes it 44-23. As Coach Freeman is getting some fresh bodies out there on the floor. Keeling is in with Stanek. And Winston's free throw is good. Gets the three-point play. Makes it 44-24. Hector trailing by 20. Sanchez has it now. Here's a three at the top, and it is short. Spencer and Winston are fighting for it. Jump ball, and it goes to Hector. Good job by Winston Hull to tangle with the big man right there. Here's Winston. He's being jumped, double teamed, needs help, gets it over to Stanek. Stanek kicks it, tried to go to Callhorn, and it'll stay with Hector. 2:33 left here in the third. Hector trails by 20. Winston now on the wing, looking. Cross-court Story. Story kicks it back up top to Callhorn. Ashton spins in the lane, goes up, and they're going to call a foul on Ozark Catholic. So that's the third on their big man.
I mean, you can find a way to get him out. You might stand a chance of getting back into this one.
It'll even things up.
Yeah.
Callhorn is at the line for 2 free throws. Senior's first one is short.
Got to make the free throws.
You know, like we always say, when you're trying to get back in the game, scoring when the clock is off is, I mean, that's number one. Second free throw is good. 44-25. Hector trailing by 19 to the Griffins from Ozark Catholic. Newcomb has it now up top. Kicks it over to Sanchez. Sanchez back to Newcomb. Here's a three in the corner by Sanchez, and it's good. 47-25. And here's a pass to Callhorn on the block. Callhorn shot is good.
Oh,
Callhorn with a little hang time right there against Spencer. Gets it to fall. Here's Newcomb's three. No good. He gets his own rebound, goes up and under, and he's going to throw it away. And it's going to be Hector's ball. 1:38 left here in the third. Winston up top to Landon Keeling. Now cutting. Winston kicks it over to Keeling. Keeling, three in the corner is in and out, no good. And they're going to call Callhorn over the back right there. That's his third. 1:18 left here in the third. Sanchez kicks it over to Matthew Sanchez. So we have 2 Sanchez's in the game. Here's a three at the top, and it's off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Newcomb. Newcomb's up and under, and the bucket is good. We're under 1 minute left here in the third. Callhorn has it for the Wildcats. They're going to call it for steps.
Yeah. Wondered how long it would take them to spot that.
He usually gets caught once a game with that.
Yeah.
And I don't see it all the time.
It's very hard to notice at times. Sometimes it's pretty blatant. Yeah,
and we're going to have a foul. And that foul is going to be on Sanchez for the Griffins. So 35 seconds left here in the third. Hector trailing by 22. Callhorn has it. Ashton kicks it over to Story. Story drives, tries to kick it. He kicks it out to Stanek. Off the rim, no good. As we're down to 15 seconds left here in the third. Here's Newcomb. Three from the wing is good. That's his third three on the night. And here's a steal by Newcomb. And they're going to get called for a travel right there as he lost his dribble. With 1.8 seconds left here in the third. And here's a drive. And Callhorn's shot is no good at the buzzer. That's going to bring it in 3 quarters of play here in this semifinal game. It is Ozark Catholic 52, Hector 27.
Well, you know, right now, Shane, 52-27 score, like you said. It's looking like a third place matchup tomorrow. Not over by any stretch, but I just don't know if we can pull this one back. You know, it's walked itself to the ledge, and it's looking over right now. But
25 here in this final quarter, which you have to worry. I mean, because if they get 5 quick points at any point, then a mercy rule will be applied. But at this point right now, just you don't want any injuries.
Yeah, you just want to get out of here, keep everybody pretty healthy, and get ready for the next one.
But you also want to see how you start out this quarter of play. This first couple of minutes will, see how this goes. So it will be the Griffins' ball to start this final quarter of play. 52-27, Hector trailing by 25. Here's Newcomb, gets in the lane, hands it off, and it is lost, but Spencer comes away with it. Newcomb drives baseline, goes up, shot is good. Newcomb's having a good second half for the Griffins. Callhorn has it now in the lane. Callhorn.
Gotta get him through travel again.
Yeah, I saw his feet shuffled,
Yeah.
but, I mean, there's some banging going on in there. And
looked like he was just trying to make his turn there to get in position for a shot, but
54-27, 7.5 left here in the game. Here's Newcomb drives, gets it off to Sanchez. Now a drop baseline, cut off by Callhorn, and here's a steal by Winston Hull. Winston going to go all the way coast to coast. Layup is no good. Spencer comes out with it for the Griffins. Now he gets it to Sanchez. Newcomb has it up top. Newcomb's three is no good. Spencer fighting for it. Callhorn fighting for it. Now it's going to go to Hector. Here's Baker with it. Down to Keeling. Nice cut by Winston. Oh, layup is good. Hull with his 7th point. Makes it 54-29. Newcomb, little up and under, and goes out of bounds, and it'll go to Hector.
I mean, we're technically at the 35-point mark, but they're not running the clock.
No, 25.
Oh, 25. Never mind. Math is hard.
Don't add extra 10 on you.
Math is hard. I'm sorry.
No.
I went to school at Hector, so.
Here's a steal by the Griffins.
I was looking at stuff over here, and just my brain went away from me.
Here's a drive by Newcomb. Now he gets it out to Sanchez. Three in the corner is off the rim, no good. But they do get the rebound by Webb. And the stick back is good. 56-29. Hector trailing by 27. 5.5 left in the game. Story. Callhorn in the corner. Callhorn trying to find a lane against Spencer. Spins, goes up and under. Layup is no good. Gets his own board. Stick back, no good. Now they get it to Hull. Winston's follow-up shot, no good. Spencer comes out with it for the Griffins. Sanchez has it up top. Hands off to Webb, back to Sanchez. Here's a three by Newcomb, and it's good. And there it is, Trey.
Yep.
That's 4 threes for Newcomb. It is 59-29. Baker kicks it out, and it's going to be a turnover, and it's going to stay with Hector. And we've got subs coming into the game now for the Wildcats.
Got was asking about Dougie in the chat earlier. He is now in. Landon Austin. He's going to come in for McLaughlin. We're going to have Newport QB1, number 23 out there. Or no, 33. Excuse me. Austin White in.
Ball is inbounded to Winston. Winston's going to get called for steps. And Coach Vaught's going to start clearing his bench.
And Winston Hull going to check out. Brewer Story going to come in for him. And, a thorough dismantling, basically, of
we just ran into a buzzsaw.
Yeah.
It was Ozark came out and punched us right in the mouth to start with, and we never recovered. Here's a pass inside, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds as Austin White. Good defense there by Austin. As we get close to the 3-minute mark, so Trey, go ahead and tell everybody we're going to be in the third place game tomorrow.
Yep. Like it's going to be third place against Ozark Mountain.
Another Ozark.
And that's going to be another kind of a tough game. I think Wildcats only beat them by 2 when we met them earlier in the season. So just have to see how that goes.
Oh, a little up and under there by Landon Austin, and he's going to draw the foul and go to the free throw line. Did I mention, Trey, I'm tired of Ozarks?
A little bit different locations.
I know.
But, yeah, the lots of Ozark-centered schools.
Why, first free throw is no good. And why we have a second, here in these final minutes, that is still a very, very huge game tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Because you don't want to be the 4 seed playing somebody's number 1 seed.
No.
Now, if you're a 3, you're going to match up with the 2. There's a rebound.
Good job by Brewer Story.
Story went up. Stanek with it now. And here's a 3 in the corner. A little bit too long by Austin. As we're under 2 minutes left. But, yeah, it's a big ball game tomorrow. Being a 3 seed that'll get you a runner-up. Playing somebody's runner-up from their regional. Stanek spins in the lane, kicks it out. Austin's going to let it fly again. Oh, off the back of the rim. And maybe we need to look between now and then and, we could kind of get a feel who we could be matched up with.
Yeah. What's the referee calling a timeout for?
Oh, no, they're doing subs again.
Oh, okay.
Coach Freeman's bringing in a whole new 5.
I thought he was calling official timeout, but we got Tyler Campbell and Blake Harwell in now. Mountain Man, Hayden Millsap is back in.
$35 seconds left here in this contest. All Griffins here tonight.
I'll tell you what, the coming into this one, 33-4 record, that's nothing to just kind of thumb your nose at. We knew this was going to be a challenge, and we just couldn't find anything that worked. And
I'll just being a basketball fan and enjoying high school basketball, I'm telling you right now, that finals tomorrow night with Hackett and this Ozark Catholic bunch is going to be a good one.
They stopped the clock at 7.7. I didn't realize it.
You got to let Dougie get his free throws.
Oh, this is Mountain Man.
Oh, Mountain Man.
Dougie's back on the bench.
Okay, I got confused there.
Right.
And that's going to be the ball game. And this one goes to Ozark Catholic tonight. Final score, 59-29 over your Hector Wildcats. And
So, look, I mean, if we're going to be thoroughly dismantled like that, hey, hats off to Cody Vaught. Former Hector coach with his new team here today, and good dude, and very talented team. Like I said, moved up to 34-4, I think. But yeah, and I'll go ahead and say it. I'm going to be an Ozark Catholic fan tomorrow.
You'll make some more friends on YouTube.
I know. Got a lot. Troll hard, y'all.
Well, folks, that is, Hector did run into a buzzsaw, and hats off to Ozark Catholic. They were on their game tonight, and Hector, as good as we were offensively last night, just could not get it going here tonight. And had early foul trouble, too, that hurt with Kaufman and Story having to go to the bench. But, hey, you get to come back and do it again tomorrow, and it becomes a big ball game tomorrow. You want to be the 3 seed coming out of here playing a runner-up from whatever other regional that we're matched up with. You do not want to be a 4 seed playing a 1.
Yeah. But, like I said, it is third place matchup tomorrow with Ozark Mountain. So we will be back on the air for that one. And you guys over there in the YouTube chat talking about needing new announcers. Hey, I would challenge you to come up here and try it out yourselves. Like I said, y'all just troll hard, y'all. I get it. But let me check here one more time. 1:30 will be that third place game tomorrow afternoon. So back on the air for that. And as for the rest of the night, everybody have a good rest of your night. And we will see you tomorrow. Go Cats.